Did the Indiana Fever just prove they're the worst coach team in the WNBA? Last night's game looked less like professional basketball and more like chaos at your local YMCA.
By the way, the Valkyries just kicked the crap out of the Fever this year. Blind support is not good support. Literally, if you're defending the coach and you're defending some of these players that ain't playing like they should, you're hurting the organization.
Fans are asking the same question: how can a roster full of talent look this unorganized? Stick around, because we're breaking down the shocking travels, the wasted possessions, and why the finger of blame is pointing right at Stephanie White. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video.
The Valkyries coach has outcoached Stephanie White in every game. Fever and Valkyrie fans after the first half, yeah, we all got black eyes tonight. A game like this will make you question everything.
Imagine paying to see professional basketball and instead watching something closer to a Saturday morning YMCA run. That's what Fever fans got. Possession after possession looked scrambled, like nobody knew where to go or what play to run. The ball stalled up. Top players stood flat-foot, and when someone finally moved, the timing was so off. It ruined any kind of rhythm. Instead of clean execution, it looked like everyone was freelancing, trying to piece something together on the fly.
Pay us what you owe us? You owe us! You owe us our life back. Seriously, the first half between the Fever and Valkyries lasted 1 hour and 32 mother effing minutes of our souls. What league is this? We don't know. I mean, literally, we had players doing this to pass the time on the side. Yeah, they're playing their own little games and stuff.
And then there was Natasha Howard. At one point, she caught the ball on the wing, started waving her teammates around like a traffic cop, and just walked. It didn't even look sneaky. She dragged her pivot, shuffled her feet, and kept moving until she got into the lane. Fans at home instantly saw it. Replay chatter exploded online. And yet the officials kept playing on as if nothing happened. It wasn't once either. People counted at least 5 separate travels, each one either killing momentum when it was called late or giving the other team a free chance to reset when it wasn't. For a player with her experience, that's wild to watch.
You took the ball and took 5 steps in one direction. Not one damn time. That Natasha Howard travel, she literally went walking down the street. Where are you going, Natasha Howard? How many travels did they not call on Natasha Howard tonight? I counted at least 4.
Now, here's where it gets even worse. While Howard struggled to even keep the ball legal, Olivia Boston put up a shocking 4 points in the entire game. For this is their all-star center, someone who should be touching the ball every other possession. And she was basically invisible in the offense. How can your most reliable scorer barely get a chance inside when the game is going down to the wire? That's not just a player issue. That's a coaching problem. The philosophy looked broken, and instead of fixing mistakes, the Fever sank deeper into bad habits.
Odyssey Sims, don't ever shoot the ball ever again. Think about this, folks. Just a little minute here. Aaliyah Boston and Odyssey Sims were 3 of 17 from the field. I mean, wow. 1 of 10, 10% from the field.
Which brings us straight to the person on the sideline making these calls. Stephanie White fans kept asking the same thing all night. How many bricks do you need before you try something different? The Fever finished shooting under 30% from the field and scraped around 20% from 3.
You didn't bother to be present. You were unaccounted for in this game. 2 of 7, 28.6% from the field. Number 1, Aaliyah Boston didn't bother to show up tonight. 4 damn points. 4 points.
That's one of those nights where shots just aren't falling. But instead of changing course, the game plan stayed exactly the same. Every trip down, fire from deep reset, do it again, and hope one finally went in. Here's the scene that set fans off.
That her being on the floor tonight would have looked worse than anything I saw out there out of this Fever Club, Brokeback Mountain. I mean, seriously, what are we doing? We had an hour and 32-minute first half with a broke shot clock.
For players are spread out standing behind the arc. Nobody cuts. Nobody flashes inside. And the ball swings aimlessly until it lands in the hands of a guard who has no choice but to launch up a prayer with a shot clock dying. That wasn't just once either. You could count several possessions happening the exact same way, which is the definition of no adjustment. Research backs this up. Two teams that shoot under their averages and don't shift their offense typically have the lowest winning efficiency in the league. It makes sense when something's broken and you keep running it. You're giving the other team the easiest job in the world. Look at how the Valkyries played. They pushed the pace. They ran cuts off ball screens. They adjusted to whatever Indiana gave them. By doing that, they forced the Fever to react, which made the contrast in coaching even louder.
Can this effing coach stop the zone bullshit and cover the perimeter? Kate Martin right here. She cooked our ass with this three-pointer. And the foul. Boom. Valkyries killing the Fever with their outside shooting. No adjustments. No, you can forget that shit. Methany White is not going to do that.
Social media exploded. Comments accused Stephanie White of running an offense that looked worse than a pickup squad. Some even joked the YMCA runs tighter sets. That anger isn't just trolling either. It points at something bigger with this level of coaching. Not even Caitlin Clark coming back from injury is guaranteed to patch it up. The underlying issue is refusal to adjust, and fans are starting to demand accountability. At this point, people don't just want improvement, they want change at the top. This wasn't just one bad shooting night. What fans saw was deeper than missed threes or sloppy turnovers. It was leadership failing to put players in any position to succeed when an all-star barely touches the ball and an offense never changes. It's not a coincidence. It's a coaching issue. Fans want accountability, now, without changes at the top. Indiana risks wasting the roster it has and pushing away the very fans who still believe in them. If leadership doesn't fix this soon, then the YMCA-level chaos we just witnessed could end up defining the entire Fever season.